garb fiddles with a tiny metal cube, either trying to crush it in his huge hands or split it in two. Doesn't look like he's very good at it. When he sees you, he hides the cube in his pocket. What do you want? I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Well then ask, who are you? I'm a stalker, they call me Killdozer. What does that mean? Doesn't sound like a Russian word. You're right, kill is a proper English for murdering a guy, and dozer is the second part of the word bulldozer. It's like this huge tractor, but cooler. It's an ideal nickname for me since I dig around old piles of shit like a bulldozer, and if someone tries to steal my stuff from me, I'll kick him in the balls until he's dead. Oh, it's all clear to me now. What are you doing here? Like everyone around here, I'm a stalker, but I don't take kindly to metal harvesting and other get-rich-quick or get-shot-in-the-process schemes. I'm the last romantic stalker around this place. I'm interested in the secrets that are kept in old hospitals, hotels, and government warehouse. The risk is high, but the loot can sometimes happen to be really interesting. Did you know this homeless person was just talking about me? I'm the last romantic, don't you know? And the last soldier of the Soviet Empire. It's good to be acknowledged, even this hellhole such as this. Vile, terrible place full of ugly man-children. Okay, Hexagen, just whatever. What does anything have to do with you, Grandpa? You're weird. uh, how's life around here? It's okay no matter what you hear. Sure, kids and the old people would never survive for long, but grown men and women who are tired of listening to bosses or gang leaders actually enjoy it here. Death by radiation poisoning or mutant talons is a possibility, but it's the price we're willing to pay for freedom. All right. Heard any good rumors? The funniest rumor heard is this. A few months ago, some journalists from Trudegard allegedly came to the dead city and started inviting stalkers for an interview. Those who agreed got the following questions among many others. Is it true that stalker women are being kept by stalker men and hidden underground and also wear beards? Now the guys thought it was a funny joke. The guy was completely serious though. People actually think that about us. Whoa. Okay. Let's change this. Subject. What's that cube for? None of your business. The man barks with an angry glaze. Oh, come on now. It's not actually because I want to steal it. I'm just curious. The man gives you a once-over, decides whether you look like a criminal or not, finally laughs suspicion off. Fine, fine. You look too upstanding to be a criminal. Catch. The man throws you a shiny metal cube that's around 10 centimeters tall. You catch it. The cube feels heavy and cold. The weight it spreads evenly, though. One half of the thing is much heavier than the other. Checking it out, but don't forget to return it later. I found this thing in the hands of a skeleton in a weird ruins. Not that he had anything to say about it. Attention. Closely examine the cube. After a minute of studying the cube, you finally understand it's not made from a single piece of metal. 5 of its 6 sides may be slightly pushed into the central body of the cube. The 6th unmovable side has the number 21 engraved on it, with a terribly tiny font size. Curiosity takes over. What is inside this cube? You turn around, the numbers side up. Press down the side. You press down the side of the cube. 2 quick clicks can be heard from the inside. The side stays pressed in. You cannot press it again right now. Inspect the cube. Oh, you closely examine the cube. Nothing seems to be different. Okay, give the cube a side slash. Okay. Push down the sides. The sides stay pressed in. You press on the sides that's the most further away from you. 9 clicks can be heard from the cube. The side stays pressed in. You cannot press it again right now. Press the other side. You press on the side that's close to you. 7 clicks can be heard from the cube. The side stays pressed in. You cannot press it again. Push the left side of the cube. You press the left side of the cube. 5 clicks can be heard from the cube. The side stays pressed in. You cannot press it again. press on the right side of the cube. You press on the right side of the cube. 5 clicks can be heard from the cube. The side stays pressed in. Okay, so interesting. So let's write this down. It's got clicks that represent probably the number total 21. So you closely examine the cube. Okay, give the cube a shake and reset all of them. Press down the side. Down side. That's the number first option. 2 clicks. Option 2. Press the furthest side. Side. And how many clicks is that? You press the side that's the most further away from you. 9 clicks. So that would be 11. Push the side closest. Is 7 clicks. Left side is how many clicks? 5 clicks. And you press the right side of the cube, 5 clicks can be heard again. So 5 clicks. So I need to get 21 out of this. So I need to push down the side, the furthest side, left and the right, and that will be 21. Because 9, 2, 11, and 10 is 21. Okay. Inspect the cube. Give the cube a shake. So I should press down the sides, the side, the left, and the right. Side stays pressed in. You can inspect the cube. You calmly inspect the cube. You notice that the side of the cube with the number 20 engraved on the top stands out a little. You dig your nail into the tiny space between the side and the rest of the cube and open the side like a door. Underneath the marked side, there's a tiny keyhole. Mother of God, would you look at that? That was a keyhole inside this thing all along. What do you know? Tell me you have the key. Conversation partner slaps himself on the forehead. The key. The goddamn key. Goddamn. Before me, these ruins were checked out by 2 brothers, Artyom and Gunya from the harbor. Only Artyoma has returned from that trip, and around his neck there is a weird little key. I'm sure that the key is from this box, damn it. Artyom will never part with it, seeing how it is the last thing he and his brother found before death came for half of their due. I think the only way to get the key is to pickpocket it off Artyom. I'm not a thief to pull it off. Seems like we'll never know what's inside this cube. Don't say that. I'll go and talk to Artyom. Okay, cool. So we got two questions to go back to the docks. And let's do it. Oh my god, there was a puzzle I was actually able to figure out. The frickin' first. Yeah. So how long are you at work today, Scott Smith? Some good horchata. You want spaghetti for dinner or burritos, Lukey? Oh. 2 groups fighting each other. Oh, hell yeah. Let's blow them all to hell. I'm really enjoying my newfound auto bursting capabilities. At range, too. I wonder if I can get like... Okay. This is a question. So I have 7 AP for a short burst. Can I take out 3 people at once if I move up 2? And aim for like this dude. Damn. I was kind of hoping to hit all 3 of those. Oh well. And gave him 7 rounds of love, so. Damn. These things are everywhere. Shit. You okay, Fidel? Oh, crap. My bad, bro. Oops. Oh, really? Damn, they are really not... Oh, he's too far for me to shoot? Okay. Alright, Fidel. You're out of the line of fire. Damn, I thought I freaking just blew Fidel all the crap. Yeah, Fidel's missing his left arm. My bad! Oh! I got both those guys at that distance? I guess I'll take it. Yeah. It can... Okay, so if I shoot... that guy. Okay, cool. He's better. And that's it. You okay, Fidel? Come here, man. Oh, crap. Here. Just put some spit on it and take drugs. You'll be perfectly fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everybody's good. Puppy friend is alive. Bad guys are dead. So I killed you. Killed you. Take your stems. All your damn ammo. Oh, I'm gonna eat your beat too. How you like that shit? Alright. Crap armor. Take your shotgun shells. And eat your beat too. I really gotta watch the automatic weapons. They keep killing my freaking companions. Oh god. Sometimes I wonder maybe I should have made all my companions like ranged companions. Blowing holes in your fellow traveling partners is not a good way to build relationships. Especially ones that are going to last. You know what I mean? From the dark pathways and destroyed buildings come the terrible dwellers of the dead city. They surround you. Okay, we only got a 3% chance. Let's surround them. You guys are probably really, really fast, aren't you? Okay, so I'm out front. Oh, no, no. Come out here. If I come out here a little bit more. Can I shoot you? Oh, yeah. Old Zubar's running away. Damn, I should have got him earlier in the game. But at least on my next playthrough. Yeah, it's World War Z, damn straight. Yeah, Fidel. Let's just walk right in front of the guy with the automatic weapon. Oh, what do we got going on now? Oh my god! I got like 4 invites to go hang out with some folks for Christmas. Sometimes saying no sucks. Things like that. Actually, is this armor better than what I'm wearing? No. No, not at all. Okay, okay. I'm wearing the good stuff. Alright, let's put this gun back in hand. We got plenty of rounds. It was fun to light machine gun everybody around for a little bit. Oh, it's the dog who walks in front of you when you're trying to melee. Hey, Jukebox Hero! How you doing? Jukebox Hero. For Christmas, I knew this was pre-recorded. Always, this entire stream's pre-recorded. While I was growing up, I was used to eat a lot of paint chips, and I lived under electrical wires, so I was able to actually see into the future in conversations, but only when I play video games. So, I was able to, and then finally it just dawned on me after 44 years of continuing to eat paint chips. They're like potato chips for me, and living under high voltage electrical wires, that it might be a good idea to start a profession in the streaming business, since it's only with video games that I could see into the future. Some cologne. All right, so this is the gentleman. Oh, like I said, I can only. It's only the conversations that happen on video games. Everything else, I'm just screwed. Love life, lotto numbers, whether or not my dog's got more ticks than I'm comfortable with. I all have to find that stuff out the hard damn way. Once again, you see the thin, tall stalker who called himself Artyom last time you met. What's up, pal? I just want to ask you. Listen, dude, I heard you have a special key of sorts. The man's eyes you suspiciously and clutches a tiny golden trinket in his hand. He turns out to be a tiny key from a very strange lock. Yeah, I have it, and I always will. Nobody's getting his hands on this. What's the story with this key? Why are you trampling on old wound? Fine. It was dark. Me and my brother had 2 large bags of loot on our back. Weird screams were heard far away. Everything was pushing us to leave that room. But instead of running, my big bro stopped near a room we haven't visited before. There's something shining over there, he says, as he went in. He started digging around in a heap of garbage and finally found this key. He came back to tell me, all smiles. He patted me on the shoulder. This is the key to our future, buddy. I just feel it. That's when he heard a roar. Big Bro dropped the key, turned around, aiming at darkness, when something jumped on top of him, punched large claws straight through his skull. On pure instinct, I gathered up the key and ran. It was only when I got back to camp I allowed myself to shed a tear for my lost sibling. Have a great hunt, dear brother. Let the forest of our honored mistress be forever full of game for your devour. Maybe you could sell it to me. Maybe loan it to me for a couple days. Let's not talk about it. Loan it to me if he wants it back. No deal, bud. I'm not that dumb, so I know you'll never return it. But even if it was so full of trust that I never give it to anybody, it's my relic. You dig? Okay. Let's talk about something else. Let's go back to questioning. Okay, can we talk to him again? Once again, just wanted to ask a few questions. Charisma, fine. If you really want to, what am I to stop you? Oh. So he won't, literally you're going to have to pickpocket this guy. Do I have anybody with good pickpocket? My pickpocket is 20, so no. Alexander's 25. Hexagen's 27. Fidel is 29, but he doesn't do that anymore. Okay, so our dog is the best pickpocket we have. Alright, buddy. We'll up your martial arts, and the dog knows martial arts, just so you know, because he can kick and punch. Oh my god, that would have been so awesome if you see the dog get up and do a flying kick or some crap. I would have paid an extra, $10 in the game just for that. So I saved it. So pickpocket. Don't try to steal, it's wrong. You were caught red-handed pickpocketing. Okay. So that's not going to work. We'll load that up because this is our boat out of here. Your friend had a cat named Kung Fu. Kong Fu. Is that like King Kong? Knows Fu? Was he a really heavy cat? Alright, so Misha. Okay. Where do I get the dog, Pee-wee 85? Alright, let me back this out a little bit so you can hear. So, spoiler alert, just in case anybody's watching and they don't want to know this. I'll give you a few seconds to, leave the stream or mute my ass or, one of many of a dozen other things you can do. So, time's up. Spoiler alert over. You have to have 40 survival on your main character, and what you're going to do is have to run around outside of bunker 316 and wait for a special encounter window pops up that shows a man in a fighting fist stance like he's going to fight and a dog behind him. And that is the quest or encounter where you have to do to get Zubal's the dog. So you can get him doing that. And other than that, I'll let you. You can if you want any more details, Pee-wee 85. I'll just shoot you in a message. But that's how you get that encounter. I won't go into too much more spoilerly than that. If that's cool with you. Yeah. The main thing is you have to have minimum of 40 survival on your own character. So. Okay, I'll let Scott. There you go. Scott Smith got it for you. So Scott Smith, it would run at you and jump up with all four legs in the air and hit you with all its claws. Ooh, that is. I don't know if that cat's trying to tell you it likes you or trying to tell you your food as soon as you die. Yeah, I wanted to know why you had shot at another merchant. The muscular man lifts a brow, curious. Traders, are you talking about Debravin, the nervous guy? Come on. I wasn't shooting at him. He's like a brother to me. Who was the shooter then? Name, please. Nah, you don't get it. I was shooting that knight, but I wasn't shooting my good old pal. I was shooting the monster that was lurking behind his back. The man's eye grows double in size, and he makes the sign of the cross. Dubravin was walking towards us, probably wanted to have a drink. Then I looked at him and saw this terrible creature crawling behind him. A terrible beast, a rotten crow shaped into a dirty, ragged woman by treacherous nature. I grabbed my gun and started pelting it with bullets so to leave my friend alone. I saw her even closer through the scope of my gun. She had talons as sharp as blades and eyes of terrible, evil predator. I screamed, "Run towards me, you fool," but he ran away from me instead. Luckily, I managed to scare off the ghostly creature. Okay, I'll tell him actually what happened. Maybe we can calm him down. Goodbye. So does any of my characters actually have any skill points that I haven't dumped a lot? Okay. Damn it! See, it would have been nice to be able to bumped up hexagens. Okay. So you can up his skill, but he won't assist you. Does anybody assist you with pickpocketing? No. So you have to pickpocket all on your own. That sucks. Alright. I got no points. So, it is what it is. We'll have to wait and see if we can get some points. But I guess it's going to be a high pickpocket. Let's go tell the trader about his buddy. Yeah, I just got to the dog literally probably an hour ago. And I've got 71 hours in the game. So for 70 hours, I had no dog. He's literally like the first companion you could possibly get. Bandits. Let's just talk our way out of it. Other than that, how's your playthrough going, Pee-wee 85? Yeah, the doggy was my last companion. I got him so late in the damn game. Oh my god. I got him so late in the game, I'm almost wondering if he'll actually be useful. So, alrighty. Dubrovin. About that assignment. Talk. Misha swears he didn't try to shoot. He was aiming at a woman's ghost of some kind that was behind your back as you walked. You tell the whole story that Misha told you. As you describe the alleged ghost as a terrible hybrid of a woman and a crow, the merchant becomes very pale. And she was chasing me? That's why he shot my direction? He was aiming for her, not for me? Oh. So you ever cross with this badass lady ghost? Yeah, how do you liking it, man? So ever crossed the paths with the badass lady ghost? You really believe this stuff? There's no such thing as ghost dummy? Your friend is just not right in the head? You're thinking your so-called friend wants to spook you until you go mad by inventing this story. I completely agree. Now, he seems like he knew what the lady ghost was. You know what? Yes. Let me confess. Half a year ago, I found a thief in our camp. Her name was Homeless Sonia. I could have taken the stolen items back and chased her away, but instead I caused a ruckus. The guys were bored, so they decided to play stalker justice and hung the poor bitch out by the neck. And after that was done, I was gifted with her glass eyeball, you know, a souvenir for catching her. That's probably her ghost that stalks me in the night. She made me an anxious, fearful, and dull. She's taking vengeance for the life I helped take from her, but maybe, just maybe, if I return her glass eye back to her grave, she will pass on and let me be. What do you think? The merchant loudly swallows and grabs you by the hand. Please, do this for me. I will give you all the money I have left. Here's some in advance, even in the payment for finding out what you found out. The trader hands you a sack of rubles and a shiny glass eyeball covered with a napkin. You want to say something in return, but the look on the man's face stops you. I'll see what can be done to buy. Ooh, let's see what we got. A glass eye once owned by homeless Sonia. After Sonia was hanged by the neck, her eye was given as a souvenir to the trader that caught her in the act. That's some gruesome shit right there. That is just too much. Oh, let's go to the status. The trader from the base thinks he's the ghost of the thief called the homeless Sonia. Follow him around because he has no glass. He asked me to find her grave and return the trinket to her posthumously. Can I read it? Are these graves one of them over here? Can I read it? Oh wait, yeah, I can. Information. You see Pavel Karev's Barbarous. Okay. We will never forget, we will always regret. You see Ilya of Hierapolis. Alex Caden, the biggest, baddest stalker around. Big Tigger. You see Castet ran with an odd crowd until he got him killed. Okay. Ooh, mushrooms. And in here. Okay, here's a grave all by itself out by itself. Let's see if this is it.